YouTube, and then I'll post it later. I just record it on YouTube, and then I'll post it to Facebook.
Tiki bars need better Wi-Fi.
They need better Wi-Fi.
What's wrong with their Wi-Fi?
I don't know. It's probably
Doesn't connect well to the hut shape.
You know what I think it is? I think everything's switching over to the 5G, and so because I
What's
was
the
in
difference between
service
4G and 5G? No,
because now most things are going to 5G and it doesn't connect correctly, and I think they're fucking it up. And like I won't get service when I'm on the light rail. I got the new, I got the S10. It doesn't connect anywhere. I did calls drop. I was like, if I'm fucked somewhere, I'm like, I have no confidence that this phone's gonna connect.
Yeah,
No.
I got unlimited service now, but it just like stops working well once you've used the amount
What
you're
does that
supposed to
mean?
use.
That's not unlimited
It
though.
just means that they won't start charging you randomly.
Stop
and,
using
it
words
kinda
that don't
works.
mean what they do.
Yeah.
Hey, introduce yourself. Let's do that because I just got mad. Good.
Yeah, I'm John Moskowitz.
I'm
Yeah.
Daniel Perafan.
Daniel motherfucking Perafan. Yeah. And the guns.
Yo,
you got the-
Jimmy.
You
Feel it.
feeling it?
Look at that.
You see, it's solid.
They're getting
You're
bigger.
fucking solid.
They're
Are
getting
you
bigger.
working
every
out?
day.
Throw
Yo,
it.
every single day I lift. I swear, I know it sounds weird because I'm fat, but like, it's like it sucks because I haven't
Do
cut.
cardio. Do cardio?
Not
Run?
yet.
Swim?
I every day I look at the cardio machines and I'm like, tomorrow.
No, you got no.
I
do it
only
today.
do cardio.
I can tell you the difference. You guys had
Okay,
a-
but yeah, but
Freaky
look at
Friday
the difference,
shit.
bro. Look at the difference.
Yeah,
You have no chest.
I literally was born without a chest. Like I
He's
don't
a
think I
runner.
could build it.
You can
Yeah.
build it up,
chest.
idiot. Yes, you
No,
can.
I
By doing.
literally
No.
it's flat.
I
It's
know.
like
Yeah,
there's-
muscle.
No, it's literally down here. It starts. There's nothing. Here.
May I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to touch your body.
Please touch my breast.
Please touch her.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Hey,
gone.
guess
You didn't have
what?
to touch it
That
so
means
briefly,
you're
though,
okay.
right?
No.
Guess
what that means?
You see
If
what
I-
I see the backhand.
All
I
right.
touched
Okay.
his
All right.
breast.
Fine.
I
Fine. All
backhanded
right.
his
Let's
chest.
try again. Hold on.
You fucking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You could absolutely. build
Hey,
a chest.
dum dum.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
you can build.
Look at that. There's a chest there.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
That's a pec.
That's
That's a pec.
Your
That's a pec.
muscles.
Look at that. Your back
It's
is
basic
solid.
anatomy.
Look at that feels to open your back up and you have that nerd neck and your traps are moving. Man,
Don't listen to
it's like
Jimmy.
5 minutes. Look at this
Hold
posture.
hold on. Give me a second.
Man.
It's
Put some
Do you
basic.
think my posture is bad? I host a mic with Ben Miller.
Oh, it's
And
terrible.
it's just like
Oh,
triple
God.
my
God
posture.
But he actually doesn't have. He has a hole in his body that leads to.
Yeah, but you're
another
basic.
dimension.
It's basic human anatomy. You can build up a pectoral
I'm
muscle.
sure you actually
Pectoris.
could. I had a
You just
travel
have to, like,
soccer
lift-
coach who tried.
You can only lift like 10
It
pounds
did
at a
not
time.
work.
Clearly.
Yeah.
He's probably fucking it up. He didn't do it.
Dude, you're gonna have to work out
Well,
every day.
how
It's
about we
all-
weren't
Are you
allowed
tall,
to.
dude?
How much you
I'm
eating
6, like flat.
Are you
I
eating?
I eat, yeah, for sure. It goes away. Yeah.
These kids, they don't eat
Yeah,
enough.
do this.
No,
Go-
I
go
for
with
sure
this.
eat.
James
I
Harden.
swear, I overeat if
Yeah,
anything.
it is. Oh, well, okay.
It's literally
It's a little
nothing.
bit.
He can build it
It's
though.
so
It's not a big
weird.
deal.
No.
You millennials.
No, I
you
li-
can build it, but
You have.
I don't think it's a millennial thing. I don't think
I don't
most
know
people
what
are
it
built.
is.
I think I was just built like this.
I don't get it. Just work out for an hour a day, every day for a year, and you'll be fine.
But I like
No,
I
don't
like
know.
running.
There's
and
more
shit.
to it. Every time you say some shit, I hear you.
Yeah,
bit
okay, wait,
where
wait.
it's like there's more in there. Like,
Fine, fair enough. You won't be. All right, how about this? He won't be super fit, but if he works out for an hour a day for a year, he will
Yeah,
have.
I mean,
some
I
form.
played sports and shit. I just never did the lifting part. Like I played
Yeah, the lifting
basketball
part.
and soccer and stuff like that.
There's nothing like
That's
it's
what,
so weird
yeah.
to say this, but like even though I'm fat as shit, don't get me wrong, I'm super fat. But there's nothing like a big chest. When you have a big chest, there's
Chest-
something about it.
chest
Even
and
with a
neck.
big stomach, which I have,
chest,
Uh,
neck, and shoulder.
checking and
Yeah.
it's just very attractive to other women. Like, oh shit, this
When it
guy
comes in,
can,
and you just
can women pick you up,
yeah.
dude. There's
I
nothing.
think I do fine because I'm depressed, so they think I like have more shit going on.
Oh,
but I'm just like not
shit.
texting them. And
Yeah,
shit.
I can also pick
'Cause
them
I'm
up
just not
and be
answering
depressed.
my phone.
Do
It
both
really
things.
works. It really works.
And they come more.
You can
Yeah.
be jacked and depressed. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, but I don't need both.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I have.
Surprisingly, they're out there, which is surprising.
Yo, imagine a 300-pound dude, the world's strongest man is like 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him being super depressed? Like, it's something about it's kind of cool. You're like, oh shit, he's the strongest guy in the world.
Even
Like,
he has
He can lift everything.
He can't
and
lift
it hasn't
more.
done
He
it.
will have more problems.
he can't lift
wants
the
to
tape.
lift more,
Yeah.
and he can't. It's just
Yeah.
like,
He
how
can't.
can I
Have you seen their breakdowns?
lift more? Yeah.
There's videos on YouTube. These guys break down. They're like lifting 1,000 pounds. Just like they fucking
They're also
ride.
they're like a lot of them are Icelandish and inbred,
Except
right?
the new black, not the new black guy. There's the it's like you have to hold these two towers together. Yeah, he's a new black guy, and he holds them. He's just no struggle with nothing.
Really?
And he's like, he just lets it go.
I saw.
And I was like, that guy is the shit.
There's something beautiful about it though, like
Yeah.
the pain of like.
Except for the
Yeah.
Icelandish ones, they're ugly. They're big and they're ugly. You know, there's like a national app in Iceland to make sure you're not about to fuck your cousin.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wait,
what is that called?
They're that inbred.
Fuck.
They're that inbred on the island that you need like an app to double check and make sure the person you're about to hook up with isn't too closely related to you.
But it's happened so much that somebody said, we need an app.
Because no one's moving to Iceland. It's the people who's lived in Iceland for thousands of years. So it's inbred.
That's
really
bananas.
And it's a beautiful place.
They just
just beautiful place with bad food and they're fucking their cousins.
Food's got me shit. There's no way.
Iceland has good food.
Yeah. Where's like Italians are probably the best white Europeans. Who have the best food?
I mean, Greece is good.
Greece is good food.
Italian.
Okay, how about Italian, Greek? I would say also like.
That's it.
Well, there's the rest of the Mediterranean.
You're right. Because London has shit food, and so does Europe. Europe has shit food too.
France is on and off.
Oh, France! France is the France is like top notch.
But some of it's gross.
Yeah.
Some of it's like
it's just different. It's different. It's what you would need.
The soft bread.
I mean, I eat all of it.
I'm like, I want
the bread's
all
the
right,
best.
Could you imagine though, for real?
Yeah.
If you ate snail,
I wrote it for dessert.
Yeah, what if snail tastes
like
awesome? What if snail tastes amazing?
I've had it. It's okay. Honestly, I've had like good snail from a good restaurant.
Have you?
Yeah, it's okay.
What does it taste like?
It's
see that face? See that? No.
It's like the best part of it.
Jimmy, oh my god, I'm so proud of these. They're getting bigger.
The best part of it tastes like chicken fat.
Yeah,
chicken fat.
That's what I.
So
exactly
good. I don't know.
Do you like chicken fat?
Yeah, I do.
So then you'll like it.
Nice.
The only way I would eat snail is if they sold it in golden crust, and a Jamaican woman was like, "Yeah, baby,
honestly,
baby love."
The texture of snail would go well with the beef patty texture.
Yes,
that would
like
be
curry snail. I would
curry
snail.
Yeah. You gotta buy those in the morning though, right? They sell out. That's the whole thing with beef patties. They sell them out. Not from like the chains, like an actual bakery in Flatbush. They sell out by like noon.
I would never go there unless there's a old Jamaican.
No, that's the old Jamaican lady.
Is it a Jamaican lady?
Yeah, they're in Flatbush. They don't leave Flatbush, and they sell them out as like a breakfast food.
Oh shit! I thought it was like some little white girl.
Nah.
My
mom was the little white girl taking me there in a stroller across the park to that side to get the beef patty.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I went to a I don't know if a mate bar.
What's that?
Mate is something they sell in Argentina, and it's like they when you're in Argentina.
Do tell.
Like mate. They drink mate, and the girl I was seeing, she wanted to go get a mate.
Is that caffeinated or no?
She won't say. It's like dirt in the cup.
That's like kava.
I think you just drank Argentine piss.
I didn't want to explain it to her. I was like, this is just tea, man.
Have you ever had kava?
Yeah, hey, stupid.
It's like another one of those herbs.
You're paying more money for this.
More money.
Trip and it
all right, so
like
what happened? You had it in what?
I found the one bar that was in New York, and there was just a white girl selling, blonde-haired white girl, didn't speak Spanish. Didn't really know how to make it.
She didn't learn Spanish.
She
during
didn't
her
even learn.
No.
I mean, there was like an Argentine lady in the back that was like making up shit, making like empanadas and shit. But it was like, this place is done.
They know every language in Argentina.
There's a lot of languages.
Dude, when I went to,
no black people.
I went to did Birthright, and they put you all in this hotel with like all these other trips. No, it was in Israel, but there was an Argentinian group that I went and we drank with because they had all these bottles, and they're like, "Yeah, come in with us." Because you're not supposed to buy bottles on Birthright because they want you to support the bars. Yeah. So they bought bottles.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Whatever. There's all sorts of weird rules.
They want you to bring money from outside. That's it.
Yeah. So, but they bought bottles, and they were in this room, and their drinking game they played is they said this sentence about a dog, and at each round they would switch languages, and if you messed up one of the words, you had to drink. So they all knew like 12 languages, and I was just guessing based on that. I only speak English and like this much Hebrew. And
Can you say the few words you know in Hebrew?
Ni odea kitsati vrit.
Don't talk about my mom like that. Thank you. What did you say?
I said I know a little bit of Hebrew.
Before you spoke Hebrew, you were just John. And then when you spoke Hebrew, you became more Jew. More Jew.
I'm not,
Is that me or not?
I'm not part of this conversation. Anyone watching this?
You're not Jewish. What does that mean?
I'm so sorry.
I didn't see you as Jewish.
I feel uncomfortable
I went to
now.
Jewish school for 9 years.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't feel good about what's going on right now.
Why?
And, I don't know what it is.
You bring up the Jews at all.
I'm so sorry. A black guy asking a Jewish guy what it. I don't. It just
You asked him. You asked him to speak
Yeah, I'm
Hebrew.
Spanish. It's weird. You know, it's somehow like I'm not from this country, so it's different. You're from this country. It's like a weird thing.
I'm from this country.
Yeah,
I'm fourth
but I have a weird
generation.
past. When you're from other countries, you can be like, "Oh, I have some questions." I don't know why it's allowed. But it's allowed.
You started it.
I'm allowed certain privileges being
What,
Hispanic
'cause you're
and
white
illegal
Spanish?
immigrant male.
You're
Yeah,
white Spanish?
illegal.
Also,
White
it was
Spanish.
directly to a bit where he was going to talk about how I talked about his mother, and that gave him the
Yeah,
privilege.
so,
you need to segue into the...
Illegal immigrant bits is better than black guy American to
Conversation.
force. I don't know.
Racist black guy? Racist black guy.
Yeah.
For centuries.
Yeah, but it's also anti-Semitic.
No.
That's,
How is that? No.
I don't know what it is.
I
He
think
Jews
you
crossed the line.
I think-
Yeah.
I think people just like saying anti-Semitic. You know?
Even though I do have to say, maybe I can't tell if it's a bias or not. A lot of people, their Jew jokes, I never get offended, but I'm often like, this is the same Holocaust joke that every other open micer did. Like, I feel like it's very rare that someone like picks an angle. They just go burning, and then
Yeah,
you
fair
know,
enough,
yeah.
Burning Jews is supposedly funny. I don't know.
I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, no, it was funny in like,
Only
1970.
black people was
And
Yeah,
19, right after, people were like,
like
yeah.
30 years afterwards, where you
Yeah.
can finally joke about it.
Yeah.
Sure, but people have been doing that
It's
same
that- it's
joke.
that-
Yeah.
Oh, we get it. You hate Jews. Chill out.
Yeah. Pick an angle.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
pick an
God,
angle
there's
about
so much
why
more
you
to make
hate
fun of them for.
Jews. Yeah.
It's I don't know. I don't want to touch on it.
I think it's funny how Woody Allen turned the idea of the American Jew into it's like
A
very
brand.
stereotypical, like Mish. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah.
oh, I don't
Some
know.
of those
It's just
things
like,
are so
it's just
great,
like that's not.
I
It's still
forget which
funny.
movie's the movie where he lives under the cyclone with his Jewish family. They're like trying to do dishes, and the cyclone.
That wasn't Annie Hall. It was one of his iconic ones too. I forget.
Yeah, that's just my favorite scene.
Yeah,
I don't remember any other.
And then later on, he fucked his stepdaughter. So that was great.
Yeah.
It all goes back to that. You know.
Fucking his
Can
stepdaughter.
he live? Can he live? She's like, how old is she?
He
now?
fucked his stepdaughter, bro.
But she was adopted. This is loophole.
It's still.
This loophole.
I know. All right.
Because if you put it in the context,
I don't-
It's not illegal. But I don't like it.
It's not illegal, but it's not weird. It's
I don't
not.
like
All right.
it.
How about this?
But I feel like you
It's
could
not
still watch
illegal.
his
You're right.
movies.
He's right. It's not illegal.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't be like, hey, that's cool.
No, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
But you could still watch his movies. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
still
think-
allowed to.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like she's still whatever age she
You guys
was.
see.
They
You guys
still
go to
hold
the
it over
bitter
his
end,
head.
right? You guys go to the bitter end. He's
Yes.
fine, and they put the bars in front of Cosby.
Yeah.
Come in.
Come in. What the fuck?
You saw that, right?
Come in.
The bars?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm part of it because
Hell
I
yeah.
called out like no one acknowledged that he was just behind the bar with his hand
It's just a
over
podcast
the bar.
before the mic. You have
But
to
they
see-
can't.
you sit up close,
They
you chime in.
can't paint over it because it's like a classic painting that's been there forever. So that's
I don't
why
like
they
the
did
bars.
Makes
I
sense.
don't like because if I didn't say I'm from overseas and I just come in, I just see a black guy behind bars. You know,
I think Bill Cosby's iconic enough.
We're
that you
supposed to
who
know,
Bill Cosby
but
is.
as a when I go in, I was
Anyone
like,
who's going there is going there because they knew it was a legendary venue, so
Yeah.
they know basic American culture. Bob Dylan, Bill Cosby,
That's
George
fine.
Carlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure you know what happened to me, but apparently he raped some women. Yeah, it was not a big deal in the
Allegedly.
news.
Some,
Allegedly.
just a
And
couple.
now they're all coming out saying that, oh, I just did it to write my book, or I did. To get
I don't know,
shit.
man. He.
Not all of them.
Not
Some
all
of
of
them.
them.
There were so many of them.
I'm just saying, like, if
I
20.
hear
All
that-
right, how about this? If even
He had a
20, if
plethora
26,
of accusers.
was it 26, 46, or
Yeah.
let's say it's 26, right? Let's just say
You
for
went to Temple, right?
I did go to
I can't trust you on this topic.
No, I'm not the guy. I'm not.
He was like the Temple guy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I am a black man in America. I don't
Specifically
admit
from Philly.
anything. You know.
I'm just saying, let's
We'll
just
look you right in the face and you'll show me the video
I killed
of him
Nicole.
taking
I killed
the
Nicole
movie out
Brown
and putting it
Simpson,
in the
so
drink.
it's
And I
not-
still
let's just
like-
say, for example, he did it to 26 people, right?
Okay.
And even if 6 of them were lying, Even
if 20 of them were lying.
There's still 6, exactly. He still did it to like 6 people. Yeah. It's still like
that's not a debate anymore.
Yeah. If you said one, I could be like, I would, but I could see why other people would be like, oh, shut up and doubt.
That's funny.
But like, if it was one and he'd never had anything and then whatever, but like, then shut up and doubt. But like, even then, you're like,
so many people told me though they saw him like right before people started shining a light on it again, and that it was like the best stand-up they've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Like,
so
like
the
right before, like when he was touring.
Apparently
he was doing like.
Yeah. He was doing 2 hours.
Not only was he doing, apparently he would go 5 minutes long, and it wouldn't seem to make sense, and then he'd say one word, and people would laugh for like 5 minutes. And that's what I've heard.
Oh my god!
Was that what it was like?
So his talent, he wanted to be like, oh, I'm so good, I can get away with this.
Yeah, and it would also be like a 5-minute straight laugh, and he would just sit there on the bench.
My one question was like, if he's so rich and powerful, why didn't he just kill these people?
He's not a murderer.
I know,
is he? But he probably isn't that level of power. He's not that ingrained.
It's not. He was doing this today. He was doing this. I don't know.
If he was fine. For your sake of argument, for your sake of argument, let's say he was doing this at a certain time in history, right?
Yeah.
Where black people didn't have that much power. So even if he had all that money, it wasn't possible for him to do something.
Yes. You got your very important phone call. Go.
Yeah, get your phone call. Take it on the podcast. We'll be quiet.
Go
Let you take your call.
Taxes on the podcast.
Listen to his voice. Listen to his. Can you hear his voice?
That's thrilling stuff, people.
That's his white voice. That's his professional voice. Wow. He's not going to get the job.
At TD
Do you want that job? Do you want that job?
It pays a lot of money.
Do you want it?
It pays a lot of money.
No, do you want that job?
It pays a lot of money.
No. Do you want the job?
Yes.
Really? I don't think you do.
All right, I don't. I don't really. I can live fine for the next 2 years with my savings, but I don't want to piss through all my savings either.
No, you should get.
But also at the same time, I know how, because you build up. Okay, so there's an adage that goes around with people who say that once you make your first $1 million, it's so much easier to make the next $2 million and $3 million, et cetera, et cetera. Something I learned once I hit a certain dollar amount. I didn't make $1 million, not even near that though. Not even basically even less than a tenth of that, right? Like much less. But
less than 10,000. Less than 10. Less
than 10% is of
$100,000.
$1 million is 100,000. So I said less than 10. Right.
But
I learned how to make that much money.
That could be anything.
No, that could be.
I had 30 bucks.
Fine.
I bought a sandwich, so it was 24.
$27.
Then I wanted
$60,000.
Actually $23.
Yeah, but I learned how to make $6,000 in 9 years. So, and put that away. So, because of that exact same training, now in my head, I'm like, I know how to put $6,000 away in 3 years. Instead of 9 years, I've
feel like
compared
you
that 3
genuinely
years.
get annoyed that people identify you as a short comic more than a financial literacy comic.
What?
And that's all of your stuff is financial literacy.
Push,
I'm trying to teach you how to do your taxes.
But now I learn how can I put this much money away in this amount of time? It's so
when
much
certain
easier.
people come on, I know what they're gonna try to get to. Like if I have him on, we're gonna talk about money at some point.
It's a big deal for everybody.
At some point.
You should all know about it.
Yeah.
I just feel like
You're not wrong.
most Americans by my age, and I won't say my age, but let's say most Americans by my age do not have the same amount of wealth. And I'm a fucking spick from the ghetto. Do you understand the difference? I will say it straight up. I'm a spick from the ghetto. I have fucking seen the worst of humanity. I have seen dead bodies on the floor. I have fucking been raided. My house has been raided by ICE. Not at the time it was Migra, so we call it Migra. But we've been our apartments have been raided. I know people who have been arrested in the street. It's not, and I have this much money, more than most of my American friends, and that's almost embarrassing for you guys. I'm like,
well, that's also
really?
Because most of your American friends are comics.
Fair enough, but fine. But even regular white people,
you're right, yeah.
Really, motherfuckers, doing that shit.
Also,
you had no adversity. I had to overcome that.
And spend about half of what they.
You're
have
a moron.
saved.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, most people go out and they drink.
And there's so many other people that have so much more. I'm like, no, you can have this much money if you work for it.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. Just sacrifice a little bit.
I mean, there's just basic things. Like, if you just ask for water and don't spend money on drinks.
You're kidding, but that's the thing.
Yeah, no, that's a
if you ask me to go on a date to a coffee shop instead of a bar, it's like exponentially cheaper. I've done this before.
Yeah,
You do? Okay, so you're a good frugal person, right?
Yes.
We talked about this. How do you save money on a first date?
I only do things that I usually don't have to pay for lightly. Like if a girl asks if we do the pool thing, I do pool on Saturday. So if we go to play pool and she orders a crazy drink, I know I'm never seeing her again.
Right,
You know,
because that's just respectful. Yeah, it's a
just
first
real.
date.
Yeah, first date.
Yeah.
But I also don't date girls that drink and smoke either. So
Really?
know, so
All right.
so
So
If-
100% sober, or just like she'll have a casual drink here and there?
if she drinks some wine,
Okay.
like a bullshit
There's-
wine.
But
Well,
not
there
someone
was-
who like needs to get drunk to go out.
She's
or
like,
go out.
I need a vodka. This girl ordered some bullshit where they had to go.
Man, I've met people who don't fuck sober.
Don't fuck sober. Fuck sober.
That's weird.
No, that's weird. Yeah, I'm agreeing. That's
There's
weird. I've dated
okay,
people
so
like that.
okay, so there was a
I
comic.
go to the movies on Tuesdays free. I do a lot of free shit. I know
Do
all
you,
the free
on those
shit.
movie Tuesdays, are they $5 before a certain time or after?
But now I got it's the whole day on Tuesday.
For $5?
$5.
That doesn't sound really weird.
At AMC.
Is it in the
All the movie theaters go into memberships now.
Do you have to pay more for $5 theater or what?
Now I have the membership, but I did do the $5. So
Oh.
now it's just you get a bunch of movies a week, and then I just I go one day
There-
and just toss it.
There was a comic who had told me he had, and I won't repeat his name, but he's a comic. He's a working comic, like a fairly working comic. I'm not gonna say it, but he's at the time he was single and he's a girlfriend now, and he would tell me some stories. He's like he went on a date with a girl, first date, and then he'd ask her what she wanted, and she asked for something extravagant like that,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Yeah, give me a second." He went to the
bathroom
and just left.
and left.
He was like, "I'm not gonna." You ordered like a $25
But
drink.
and I don't like
It was like a very
I don't-
extravagant amount. It was like, I think it was like 25 to 30 or something.
It's-
And he was like, "We're not gonna get along."
Honestly,
You
order
have different
beer,
tastes.
wine,
I-
or a well.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then
Yeah.
she apparently she texted him very angry, and he was like, "We're not. I'm sorry, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
We're
Absolutely.
two different people."
I wouldn't have even been there. You can tell the girl's going to do that at a certain age, right? You can.
It's possible. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. I mean, I had.
If you're
Some
going,
of them
if
might
you're going,
surprise
to,
you.
if
There's
you,
some-
if-
there's some girls
it's kind of
that
your
pretend
fault
to
too.
be
Because if
down
you're
to
going, what'd you say?
There's some girls who probably pretend to be down to earth and then spring the.
Yeah, there's those two.
And vice versa too. There's some girls who like to seem flashy, but really down to earth. You want to get to know the person.
Bar, but then they're
Okay.
used to like hanging out
Fucking hang out in
jobs and
apartments.
parks and
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
I do a lot of
They
parks.
think
Come on,
that,
come on.
and vice versa for men and women too. Like, you think that's supposed to you're supposed to show that, but like, not really. You just want to be like a normal person, but like, I just want to hang out, and that's cool.
Because I had a
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with any lifestyle. It just depends on what you like.
I had a girl come out
Gotta
and we
be
went to the
open.
movie thing, right? And she was like, "Yeah, you buy the tickets, I'll buy the popcorn." And I was like, "Let me do this." All right. So and I did the five. I gave him I swiped the phone for the $5 thing, 2 free tickets. You get
How old was she? That's a factor too.
She
by the
was
way.
35. She was
Oh, really? So she was already
she
like-
older not from out of town. She was like, "Yeah, I haven't been to a movie in New York." I did my birthday swipe. I did I had like rewards. I always get rewards from the week before. So it started with 2 tickets, $28 for popcorn and ices and shit. Came to $0. I didn't pay shit.
Really?
I didn't pay a fucking thing. And she was like, "Wow, that's how you." If you
Really?
yeah. I just kept knocking it down.
Wasn't that your ex? Like, that was your ex, right?
No. This was a girl like, wow,
Okay.
this is a random date, and she was like, that was fucking impressive. Like it was like just kept knocking. I love doing shit
So
like
that's
that.
my
Like,
whole thing is most of the people in town are here who are my age are here
Yeah.
for college or something.
Mhm.
So I just know New York shit to do because I'm
That's
from
the-
here,
yeah.
and that always helps. Just I know this park. There's free shows here.
Yeah, let's
there's
come
stuff
over
like
here.
that.
Oh shit, we got
could go
food
to
in the park now.
Chinatown and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
great
Yeah,
food
you
for
ever-
$10.
you ever go to the Paley
You know what I mean?
Media Library Museum?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. No.
This girl took me to. You ever go to one of those VR games?
I know of them, but I
There's one
haven't.
on 34th Street, right? It's like $40. It's ridiculous. Play video.
Did you ever hear
But the Paley?
did
Let me
you
tell you
hear-
something. The Paley Library does. You get free.
the one
video
on the
games
west side
on
on 78th Street? Yeah.
They
Okay.
do like free video games on like every other day. You can just play VR games for free.
That's great. Yeah.
And
Wait,
I was like,
where is?
it's on 52nd and what was that 7th, 8th?
Okay.
But up from what's Grand Central? What is that? Lexington.
42nd.
Yeah, in that area. You gotta look it up. But I was like, this is fucking dope. This is a place you can do the library. And girls love coming from out of town. It's like, can we go to a museum? And I was like, fuck that. But if you go to a cool museum, you can two birds, one stone that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you ever heard there was an idea where supposedly, and it's a theorem, it's a philosophy thing or whatever, and they said that the second you put on VR technology, every moment after that, even if you take it off, there's no evidence or proof that you're living in the real world you're living.
What?
No, VR technology is just not that good yet.
Yeah, but there's no.
That's the proof. It's not pixelated.
The second you log in, there's no evidence to prove that you're not in it.
It's not
even
pixelated.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's no.
It's a game.
Whatever.
It's a game. It's still a video game. You know,
as you would think.
I did go with this girl, and it was a simple game where you had to just walk the plank. So you go up the top of the building, there's this wooden platform, and then in real life, there's a platform that you just walk on. It's like an inch from the ground, right? And the girl put it on, and then you saw her get on, and you could watch her do it, right? And she's walking across the platform. She's like, oh my God. And all you're supposed to do is walk to the edge and walk off and jump off. So you either walk off and jump off, or get back in the elevator and come down and bitch out. And she bitched out, and I was like, that's the weirdest shit to watch.
It's a made-up thing.
It's just jump. She's like, oh my God. She was like, look.
There are no consequences.
I was like, I can't be with that person. That's when I decided.
Oh, that's not the girl that would hit you up every day. Like, I don't feel good about what I'm
wearing.
Yeah,
she's not good. She's not built for.
You didn't have a strong female list.
Yeah, and I just showed it. Maybe because I saw her do it first, but I was like, when I did it, I just walked to the edge and fucking walk off, and then it's ground. And I was like, she was like, "You're amazing. You're so strong," and I was like, Man, it's and I ain't the strongest dude. It's scary to see how mentally weak some people are. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Like some people.
I'm sorry. When I go for something, I still go for it. Even if I fail, I still risk.
Try. Fucking try.
I've done it 1,000 times. I'm like, hey, I roll a dice. I fail a lot of times, but I still succeed a lot of times.
You got to make the effort, man.
There was someone I once met after a show who was like, yeah, I've been like stalking you meet one of these people who's like, they've been stalking low-level comedy for like 10 years.
Yes.
And like, they just never do it. And like,
it's kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah, like 6 years, like they know about all the mics, all these low-level shows. They probably
but
pay
that's
for
their fault.
shows.
Yeah.
And so one of them came up to me after a show with like all this nerdy, like trying to study. I'm like, you just got to do it or not. Yeah. He's like, I bet you're trying to communicate yourself. I'm like, no, I just want to make people laugh.
And anytime I see
and
those
one
guys,
of them came to my mic, and now he's doing it like my mic every week, and he's finally doing it. Yeah.
Anytime somebody comes and sits here, like there's a guy, like if he looks like that, or like a guy, he was like, yeah, I'm just here to watch. I was like, there's no spectating in this shit. I'll throw you the fuck up or leave. I don't mind kicking you out.
Yeah.
I won't kick you out. But I was like, go up. So don't bitch.
Yeah. It's not going to help you.
Get it over with, dude. Yeah. You're gonna fucking bomb and then now go right shit. At least you
I do know people that watched for a week and then started, but
well, yeah.
What I would do is I would go to free. I found out I could go to Gotham shows for free. So my first month, I would do 1 or 2 mics, and then I'd watch a free Gotham show every night and be like, "This is actually comedy," just to remind myself.
No comment.
Yeah. Throw yourself to the wolves.
Throw it. No, a friend of mine, when I started doing personal training, how they would get you into doing group classes. If you're a new trainer, even if you didn't know the class, they would just say, "Hey, go teach that class." You know?
Wait, what?
It's terrifying. What? As a personal trainer, you had to teach a group fitness class.
But then, how would you?
You know the exercises. 13 exercises. Take them through a class. It's going to look bad no matter what you do. But the thing is, they were like, whatever you tell them to do, you do it with confidence, and they're going to do whatever the fuck you say. That was, and they did. You can be like, hey, do this shit, do 20 of these, and they'll fucking do it because they're.
Is that how I build the chest?
That's how you build the chest. fucking dove wing and shit, pelican fly. His name's Ari. He came into class. And he was like, just watch whatever. I'm gonna say some bullshit. They're gonna do. He was like, do bunny pops, 20 bunny pops, and he showed them a bunny pop. It was just twerking. And they go, oh, this is 25 white girls just fucking bunny popping because he said so. to music.
Holy
They're still
shit.
gonna feel like they flooded.
Because it was it's the fucking confidence that he had. He was like 20 body pops, let's go, and it was like, oh.
And had he been like, can you guys do
still
20
more than
body
what
pops?
they'd be doing otherwise.
But he was like, yeah, just trying to prove a point. But
you're still burning calories, I think. But it's not
yeah, serious thing too.
I'm thinking about how many of my coaches probably did not know shit about. Because I had one coaches. I had one coach who was like a former NBA player, but he also coached our soccer team in high school. And he had us like trying to do basketball drills with a soccer ball. Like we'd be doing a 3-man weave with a soccer ball. The field's just too big for that. Yeah.
We gotta wrap this up. Yeah, that's funny. Give it up for them one more time. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh yeah, John Moskowitz fan page on Instagram.
Daniel J. Perafan. I have a monthly show. It comes out tomorrow at the Creek in the Cave. Come by 8 o'clock, $5.
So exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Give it up for them one more time. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's another episode of The People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Otto's Shrunkenhead. Thank you for them for letting us do this. We have a new mic that it's a couple weeks in, but at Niagara every Saturday. So we do the podcast at 5 o'clock and the open mic at 6 every Saturday at Niagara. We'll be back. It's Friday. Happy Friday. We'll be back next week. Thank you.